Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming, bringing you another achievement guide slash review for Rabio. Rabio is developed by The Pigeon, published by Desert Water Games, and releases on September 30th, 2022 on Xbox Series SX and regular Xbox, as well as Windows 10. There's two versions of this game, so the Xbox and Windows 10 version of the game. Both versions will take you 2 to 3 minutes to complete, and I'm going to walk you through what you need to do here, as well at the end as I'll tell you what I think about the game. It's a very simplistic game, so I thought I'd just combine both videos into one. So for the achievement guide, we're going to basically need to get through the first 5 levels, and then we just need to die a couple certain ways, collect a couple little collectible spheres, and that's about it. So simply, first game here, the way this game works is you jump, and if you land on the top ceiling, it basically reverts your pathway you're on. You're kind of this little sticky little thing. A light bump jumps you a little bit, a long hold jumps you basically the whole distance. You fall down always to the pathway that's in front of you. So right off the bat, let's die by the spikes. That'll pop an achievement. And then we will come over here and then jump down here. You'll need to slide over, reverting your direction, and then walk through here. That's the first level. Then what we're going to do is simply run over here. You're going to slide jump. That way you transition here. Slide all the way to the roof, jump down, hit this collectible, and then what we're going to do is just fall into the abyss, and then we're simply just going to do the same start again, sliding over, jumping over these spikes, and going through the end of the level. Now, we need to die by fire, so simply come over here, jump into a fireball, and that's the end for that. You should pop another achievement, and we'll complete out this level. Now, we need to get that secret up top. All you gotta do is kind of walk over here, and then you can drop back down, and that's the end of this part. If you die on those spikes, no worries. You just simply gotta rinse and repeat your process here. And complete this level. And the last level is probably one of the more harder levels. Slide down here and slide back over. And then you're gonna need to walk and then jump at the last moment to get the distance. As you can see here, it's pretty easy to fall off, so don't be too discouraged. Just jump last moment. You need to hit that collectible now. You need to jump down to the other blocks here, so do a light press jump. Go to the edge here, and then boom, walk out to the end of the level. And then if we check our achievements, you should have the full 1000 out of 1000. And that took us barely, minute and a half minus my introduction. So yeah, that should be an easy 1000. Now, as far as my opinions of Rabio, outside of, it's just a super quick, easy completion, I do enjoy this game. I love little bits of platformer style games that kind of make you push the envelope and use different gravity effects and things like that to complete out levels. The biggest detractor, I'm sure you guys have heard me complain in game reviews in the past, is simply just how easy this game is and how quick it is to complete. I wish they would have added a lot more to do to encourage you to keep playing, especially because as you play in this game, the skill-based levels actually get a little challenging, and they're honestly quite fun and enjoyable to play. As you can see here, the levels are starting to ramp up, so it does leave me a little bit of hope that maybe there will eventually be some, achievement guides, or not achievement guides, but achievement updates to maybe give a little more to do with this game. But for the moment being, it looks like we only have to spend just a handful of minutes to complete out the game with what's here right now. But yeah, nonetheless though, there's not a whole lot more to talk about the game. It's pretty, easy to tell bit style graphics with very basic controls. A to jump, move with your analog stick, and just time everything. To get down to your end of the levels. This is kind of the first level that gets a little tricky as you're trying to figure out what to do and jump past the obstacles. You just kind of have to time everything and move quick. As far as like any soundtrack, I like the kind of just classic retro style, almost sounds like you're chilling in an arcade music that's going along with the game. But there's not really too much else here. So it's kind of just one of those, ish games. It works, but unfortunately for me, it's a game that's just way too short. So beyond just, if you're looking for an achievement game, I really wouldn't dive too much into this game or spend too much money or effort with really wanting to hope to play it. Nonetheless, though, it's still a fun and enjoyable game. If you like platformer games, like I said, let me see a reminder what the price was. I don't actually think we have the price, so let me kind of weight some of my opinions as far as like what the price may or may not be for the game. Honestly, I think if this game comes in more than $4, you're probably paying way too much. So maybe we'll get lucky and the game will come in at a little more of a reasonable price point. But, that's something that unfortunately we won't know until it actually hits, and I'm afraid I have that info. So as far as giving an opinion of buy, sell, pass, if the game's $2 to $3. It's a fun little buy that'll keep you busy for a little bit of time, but there's not going to be a whole lot that you're probably going to be working on or doing outside of really just what's here, because frankly, this is what the game has to offer. Outside of that, though, as far as an achievement game, it's pretty much a no give me, buy this game. It's pretty easy and won't take you no time and effort at all. So if you want a quick and easy achievement game, this is a game that's going to be up your alley. But if you're hoping for something that's a bit more meaty and has a lot more context, there's definitely better platformer games that have came out and games that we featured on the channel. So if you kind of want to know more about those, definitely check those out. Outside of that, that's about all I have to talk about the game. If you enjoyed this video or found the achievement guide helpful, please definitely hit a thumbs up button on the channel. If you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. I hope you enjoyed this review. Let's see if we can complete this level without dying, and we'll catch you guys next time. Have a good one.